Welcome back, my Googans, for another great episode. This time I'm gonna do what a lot of people have been asking for, is what does your Miami Googan like to use when he fishes? All right, let's make this quick. Not gonna waste too much time. Come on in really quick. We're gonna talk about my rods. All right, I got different rods over here, as you can see. Let me open them up for you guys, and I'll explain to you what I like using the most. My basic rods that I like using pretty much is this one right here. There's my tangle. I got a Penn Battle right here. This is a 4K. This right here has gone through hell and back. The whole job right here, I fought little snooks, big snappers. I'm talking about up to 22-inch mangrove snappers. If you do it right, you can land it. Tiny braid right here. This is only, I believe, 17-pound test. 17-pound test. Braid right there, as you can see. It's pretty beat up. I might actually be giving this one away. My second one that I go to, is this one here. This one here is the, as you can see, let me show you. It's the 5K Penn Battle. These things will last you a while. I got them for a really good deal. Can't even remember. And this one's actually paired up with a Carnage, Penn Carnage. I love those rods. They're really good. They're very reliable. As you can see, I got that over here too with my slammers. When I'm doing a little heavier fishing, I go to my slammers. I got a 6500. This one here is in mono. I always like to keep one of my rods with mono, at least one of them. You know, the traditional way, before all this braid came into place. And this one actually has braid. When I'm going on the boat, I like taking this one right here. This one here has 30-pound braid. You can see there. And both of them, they're paired up with the Carnage. This is actually a jigging one. So yeah, I got my two babies right here. My two Penn slammers paired up with the Carnage. Now, when I'm doing some surf fishing, this is the baby right here. I got a Penn Battle 6000 connected with a two-piece, show you here, two-piece Penn Battle rod. So this is the combo. Get it? This is the combo right here. That's a 9-footer. In case you guys want to know how big it is, this is 9 feet. Pretty good, you know, for the cast and everything. When you want to go out there, do some jetty fishing or just fish from the surf, this is the one to go with. If you can go with a 10-footer, I will highly recommend it. I got myself a 9-footer. You know, I'm a short guy, as you can see. I'm only 6'5". Just kidding, 5'5". Okay, and then this is the baby right here. I barely use it, but when I do, best believe it's a champion. Here we got a Speedmaster size 12. Speedmaster 2 size 12. That right there is 40, if I'm not mistaken, 40-pound braid. And then I got about 70, I think it is, on leader. And that's huge. I got about 20 feet of leader right here. That's probably about 60-pound test. So yeah, that right there is my combo when I'm going to deep sea fishing. This right here will bring you anything from down there. Anything. From groupers, big snappers. I fought some giant sharks out there. I didn't get to land them, but it was just insane. Sometimes I go on my paddleboard or I do kayak fishing. What I like using is my light tackle right here. These right here are great, especially if you like jigging, anything little lures, if you're doing NLBNs, or you also know regular spoons like this one right here. I like using this. Super light, this spin fisher right here, size 3500. Light work, catch some trouts, catch some little mangroves. This is the one to go with. And then I got this one here. This is my shorty. I like to call her my shorty, you see? I feel tall next to her. Simple, little, amazing. Change the little knob right here, and both of these got about, what, 15-pound test. This one has mono, and the other one has mono too. I don't know, I just like the way it feels, that traditional way. So yeah, pretty much these are my selection of rods that I like using. Let me give you a closer look up. Check it out. So this is my lineup right here. Pretty much So these are the ones that I usually use for anything, for any occasion. My snapper rods. These right here, I want to go on the kayak or paddleboard fishing, as you can see in my videos. These are my heavy duty, like when I go on a boat or they're telling me, hey, let's go for some permits or stuff like that, I take these two right here. These are some heavy duty right here. My boat rod and my surf rod. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to talk about what I like using when I'm out there. My tackle box. I got this one right here, and I got my other one right here. Let me bring it out really quick. So let's get this one out of the way first. This one here is when I go kayak or paddleboard fishing. First of all, I get myself one of these. It's waterproof, water sealed. Come this way. Pretty much everything you need is in here. Gotta have some pliers. If they have a little rope, even better, because you can connect it to anything, to yourself, to your pants, or even to the paddleboard kayak. Here I got the 25-pound fluorocarbon. If you can get a 20, even better. I like using these little jigs right here. Not all the time, but I like to have them next to me. Check this out. Couldn't skip on this deal right here. $1 only. $1 only at Walmart. Very good right here. Very good. NOBNs. If you don't have NOBNs, I don't know, you're missing out. This right here is really good if you're not fishing with live shrimp or stuff like that. NOBN is my go-to bait. Of course, you need your knife. I got another lure right here. It's very light, you know. You expect not to cast too far. This is the one to use. It's called the green mackerel. You can get this one on Amazon. Green mackerel, light work. Then I got some thumper shrimp. That's another good option right here. The thumper shrimp. NOBNs, thumper shrimp. It all depends what you're trying to do. I got those. You gotta have one of these for the snooks. But as you can see, I haven't even used it. But a buddy of mine doesn't leave his house without one of these. So I highly recommend it. And then I got this big lure right there. In case you want to go into some crazy, catch some barracudas from the kayak, from the paddleboard. Hey, trust me, it's going to be a nice little fight. Another thing a buddy of mine gave a while back was one of these. I was having a tough time on the kayak. I couldn't catch anything and everybody was catching. He's like, hey, put some mojo. So we put some of this on my NOBN, and man, after that it was non-stop. It was so crazy, I got bored of fishing. Too much fish, trout after trout. It was non-stop. So actually, you know, today we're going fishing. We're going to be using lures, and I might do a little cheating. I'm actually going to take this and put it on my bait. So yeah, we're taking this right here. All right, so let's put this back. Let me show you what else I like using. Brother, we're taking this right here. Now, what I like to use on my daily basics is right here. This is my go-to tackle box when I do any type of fishing. Take this, I take my pliers, of course. I got all types of hooks. I got my J hooks right here. 20-pound fluorocarbon. What else? 40-pound, because you never know if the big boys are out there. I got 30 pounds. Always have options. You got to keep that in mind. You got to have options. If you ask me which is my leader that I like using the most, right here, Vanish, 100% fluorocarbon. And believe it or not, this is only a 17-pound test. This thing right here will catch you any snapper. Any snapper right here, of course, if you fight it correctly. I got this popper here. I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't even opened it. I can't wait to use it. Should be fun. But yeah, this one right here, Dr. Fish. And yeah, I picked this one up on Amazon also. I got one of these. Take the hook out of the fish mouth. Got more hooks right here. Options. Remember, people, you need to have options. We got this here. I got more lures right here in case we need them. I got everything in there. I got some NOBNs, and I also got some thumper shrimp and other little things. Before I forget, I like having this rigs right here. Very important. Whenever you go out, maybe your friends say, yo, we're going out. Might hit about 100 feet, 200 feet, maybe a little less. I like this right here. Just with a nice little sardine. Woo! Gotten some really big kingfish. So yeah, always have these. You never know if they're gonna come handy. And they're ready to go. You don't have to do no setups. I got another lure here, which I'm gonna put to use today. It's called the Crystal 3D Minnow. So yeah, definitely using this one. By the way, I'm trying to make this quick because we are going fishing. Where are we going, Franco? Where we going? All right, so yeah, we got Franco the Vito. You guys already know this is my mate right here, man. Check out that hat, man. The Guggen hat. Yeah, so we're going to Peanut Island and we're going to do some light bait, and we're also going to be using some lures. But well, let's go back to the subject. These are all my weights. I got all the sizes in there, all the sizes possible for surf fishing, for light tackle, everything. Some treble hooks for any emergency. The knives, don't forget to carry your knives if you're fishing on the beach. Yeah, the little bells. For some reason Franco loves to hear that sound, I don't know why. And tabikis, very important. Sabikis. If you don't have your cast net, as you can see, I always got my cast net everywhere. Always got some sabiki, because you never know if there's bait running around and then you miss your opportunity to get some fresh bait, live bait. And that's pretty much it. I got a scale right here. I got the measurement and tape inside. You can get one of these in Amazon. The knives, and that's pretty much it. So you got everything that you need pretty much around here. Don't forget to always carry a measurement tape with you. Very important. This one right here, I have it just in case, but I got another one in here. You never know when you're gonna need it. Pretty much you need it every time you fish. You're gonna need one of these. So go to your local shop and get yourself a measuring tape. Very important. All right, my people, there you have it. That's pretty much everything I use. I also got some sun spikes here whenever I go to the beach. The coolers, don't forget your coolers. But that's the basic. You wanted to know what I use, and here it is. There's all my collection right here. So if you have any questions, I want to know any suggestions on what to use for any occasion, just reach out, leave a comment, tell me what you think on my setups, if I should change something or something else I should be using, like special some lures. So yeah, my people, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Until next time.